Welcome, ghouls and goblins, to another fun-filled weekend in this chilling month of November. Tonight, we give you Saturday Night Nightmare! And with the howling of the wolf as usual, we are going to get this ship rolling. Tell us, what do we got tonight?
So, what better way to stay warm on a chilly November evening than to curl up on the couch with a nice, creepy, spooky movie from 1977 called The Sentinel.
The Sentinel?
The Sentinel.
What is this movie?
So, I don't know a whole lot about it, but in a conversation with some friends at a Halloween party this past weekend, it was highly recommended to me for the show.
Gotcha.
So it creeped this person out a lot, and I mean, I don't know them all that well, so I don't know what their level of creep out is, but you never know. All I know is about some creepy dude that sits at the top in a window of a building and watches things.
Sounds like that one Shia LaBeouf movie, Suburban or whatever, Suburbia.
I thought that was just Shia LaBeouf, and he's running
just
through the
being
forest,
himself,
and,
screaming Optimus!
or running through the forest, eating people.
What? Anyway,
look up the Shia LaBeouf song.
Oh.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yes. Now, since it's done in 1977, I'm kind of, just from the poster that I saw, I'm kind of getting almost like the Changeling vibe.
Oh, okay. So that old school creep factor.
Yes, which a lot of you really, really like. And I really appreciate that you guys appreciate movies like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not a lot of people appreciate movies like that. Hell, we didn't even know what we were getting into until we watched it. And we gave it a pretty decent, pretty good review.
Yeah.
And rate for it. We're glad you guys are still giving stuff for it.
Yeah.
But, without further ado.
The Sentinel. There's danger. Oh my God! I didn't know he was in this.
I did not know. Wow.
Ava Gardner.
The Sentinel.
Christopher Walken?
Oh, this is gonna be rich.
I am very excited.
How much is this one? 600 a month.
I'll take it.
Truly. Fireplace too?
Sorry, hear it with your naked eyes.
They didn't know that. They have to hear that. And they won't. I'm editing it out. Whoa! Oh. We're doing that.
Oh, we're doing that. That was certainly a fall.
What?
Mrs. Griswold.
This is so hilarious, but it's all kinds of wrong gonna happen, I'm sure.
Aside from the priest, and now, of course, you, nobody has lived in that building for 3 years.
Oh.
Saturday Night Nightmare.
Ah!
Through me you go among people lost. Abandon hope. All ye who wish to perish to hell.
Oh!
Well then.
Oh, man, I did not know what to think of this.
I really kind of enjoyed it.
I actually did. Like in the beginning, I was like, all right, this is intriguing, okay. And then we saw, Beverly D'Angelo masturbating.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mrs. Griswold.
I mean, of course, that is going to be pretty much blurred out for the YouTube.
I mean, at least she still had her clothes on, but...
Yeah, but wow.
Oh, yeah, that happened.
That... You know what? Let me get my thought out for this. Because you probably have a lot more to say. Mine's going to be pretty short and sweet. This movie... It intrigued me way more than I thought it was going to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still asking questions. So, all right. So the building itself is the gateway to hell.
Yes.
What we've gathered, the old kindly old man, is Satan.
Satan. I think so, because he was leading all of them.
And or he could be maybe some lead demon or something. Who knows? But Satan seems kind of,
I think it's more likely Satan because he offered her to basically be Queen of Hell.
True. So then we find out that a whole line of people turned to the church to become priest or nun and leaders and basically watchers of the gateway.
Correct.
Huh.
And all of those people had either had attempted suicide at some point in their life, had gone away from the church, and then came back.
Got you.
But they weren't like... And when they went away, it wasn't like they did anything crazy. They were living perfectly ordinary lives.
They were just people who were lost.
Yeah.
It's funny. This movie gives you almost like it gives you a very interesting take on, I guess the
Catholicism.
Yeah. It gives almost like, I guess, a heroic feel. A more heroic feel than what you would see from the typical movies that deals with it. It gives it almost like a, maybe that's not the word, but it gives it more of a. I'm missing the word that it is. But from what I can see, it seems like this secret society within the church. Is doing things unorthodox, but still with the church's blessing. Yeah. But I seriously thought this movie was actually good.
Yeah.
The story was so different. I've never seen like a horror movie with religious aspects with a story like this, where it's almost like kind of.
No, I'm thinking. Keep going.
Yeah, where it's almost like almost like, okay, maybe, but not the same. But it's almost like you're destined to be a certain role type thing.
Yes.
Like I said, it's been done before.
It has been done.
But this particular story and the way this was done.
This was the first kind of that.
Well, let me just say,
because it was 77, so maybe it was.
True, but also, like, what I mean by like a lineage of people that, like, you were a part of a lineage of other
Right.
watchers and descendants or something like that.
Mhm.
Not it's because I know some religious movies, some religious horror movies, or just movies that deal with some type of religious destined thing.
Mhm.
They're like the second coming, or they're the rebirth of something instead of part of a lineage of people.
Well, I mean, so this may have been the first, like, of like that of what you're saying, like,
Yeah.
one of the first, because it, like I said, it is 77.
Right.
Stigmata, though, I think was a lineage situation.
Never seen Stigmata.
What?
Yep.
It's
Never
pretty
seen it.
decent.
Never
It's
seen
pretty
it.
decent. You know, they definitely have come since this one.
Gotcha.
So, so at the time, then yeah, this would have been a kind of very different thing, because also having anything horror related having to do with Catholic Church was still, you know, it was still
Taboo.
kind of taboo. You know, yes, you had your Exorcist, which was of course one of the first that sort of did that.
Mm-hmm. But then it was all the rave after that.
Yeah, well, I mean, you've got a religion that's so steeped in mystery
Mm-hmm.
and secrecy,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Again, no
even
offense
today.
to our.
No, not at all. I mean,
It's just a fact that it's not like we're trying to poke holes in something.
Not at all. You know, I was raised Catholic.
We both were. So.
You know, well, you didn't go through the whole confirmation, like.
That's the only thing I didn't go through, but.
You were Catholic in practice, but not actual.
It's
ceremony.
Pretty much the same
Yeah.
to me.
But yeah, so but not to downplay it though, but people who have been brought up in the church and actually like have gone through all the sacraments, going away and coming back is actually like a really big thing.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, and everyone has their reason for it. But anyway, a religion like Catholicism that has so much secrecy and tradition steeped into it, you know, it actually wasn't even until I feel like the mid to late 70s, I might have to look that up, where they stopped doing Mass in Latin. And your average person could actually like understand it if they just walked in. You know, some people knew the Latin, you know, just the Latin of the Mass, and that was it. But for the, you know, for the most part, even that was a mystery.
True. I mean, let's face it, Latin is unfortunately a dead language, but it's kind of, I mean, but some people kind of still try to, I guess, keep it alive in some ways.
What really made it die was the fact that the Catholic Church decided that it needed to make the Mass more acceptable to the everyday person and took the Latin out of the Mass.
Yeah.
And did everything in the language of whatever area they happen to be in.
Right.
So anyway, anything else as far as the movie goes for you?
I mean, no, you can go ahead.
Okay.
And do your thing.
You
kind of took over mine
after. I didn't mean to take it over.
I'm just kidding. No. You're good.
Yeah, no, I really did enjoy this. It had that nice suspenseful feel to it. It was kind of a brain teaser. You were sort of piecing it together, and you're like, "What? Wait. I only hated the fact that all the old men kind of looked the same. So I kept getting confused of who the fuck was who when she was having like her dream sequences. Like, I'm like, is that the kindly old Satan man? Was that her father? Was that the Sentinel? Who did she just stab? You know, because they all had that same like fluffy gray hair and like squished wrinkly face. but they were all like the same face shape too. That was part of my problem.
Yeah.
Anyway, practical effects for 77, really good. Some of the facial makeup, though, I could see a lot of seams on that latex.
Well, yeah.
A lot of seams on that latex. And I know for a fact that they could have done better. But even so, it was interesting. Again, I don't know how I don't think I like the way they made all the demons people with physical deformities. Like, you saw folks in there with, like, the elephantitis of the face, people that didn't have legs that were, you know, little people. I was like,
Well, maybe, okay, so probably in the defense of the movie for the time that it came out, also, it was probably giving the image of, I guess, what awaited in hell in some type of formality, you know, because nobody thinks of models in hell.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Why would they be depicting that these types of people with physical deformities and things are in hell?
Probably through torture, punishment, stuff like that.
But what did they do? No. These were people
I know what they were and what we see them as, but I'm talking about what the movie depict them as.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. They didn't depict them as people who had been tortured to become that way.
And they don't depict them as people who have elephantitis or any deformities. That's what I'm trying to...
But that's what I'm saying. Just by them just being there with those deformities, they're depicting that people with those deformities are in hell. Because it's not like they're, you know, depicting that they've been tortured and then have become that way. I guess you and I are just on different mindsets on this one. I just didn't care for that.
Okay.
You know, maybe they just did it for the creep factor, but at the same time, as far as that went. All in all, I liked the idea. I liked the concept. You know, it was very interesting. It made me think quite a bit throughout the movie.
All right, so what are we getting this?
I'd say 7.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
All right, good. Okay. Thank you guys for enjoying another evening of Saturday Night Nightmare. Tune in next week as usual. Just wanted to let you guys know of we're wearing our shirts.
I have to get up.
I'm gonna use, yeah, there you go. This shirt is the Welcome to Primetime shirt, and this shirt is the Creepy Date Night shirt. They are all done by a very good friend of mine and co-host of the True Story Bro podcast, Black Caesar. As I always say, if you guys want any personal stuff done, his commissions are open. His Instagram is going to be here.
He's incredibly talented.
The link for our store, our Saturday Night Nightmare store, is going to be down in the description. You guys can get these 2 shirts now. They even got our logos in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get these 2 shirts now. They're ready for you guys. And there's tons, and I mean tons more of these designs coming out as the months roll by, as the year rolls by.
And more items as well.
That's true. We do have glasses. We have, what are they called? Tumblers?
Mm-hmm.
We have stickers. And we also have an official Saturday Night Nightmare shirt. I call it I call it the behind the scenes crew shirt. It's basically our symbol in the front, and it's in the back basically says always keeping it real spooky. So so yeah, we're very proud of those. Hope you guys enjoy these. Very comfy.
They're very soft.
And they do they come as a crew neck and also as a V-neck.
Because I can't stand crew neck.
Yes, we try to make sure we accommodate for all types of people, and you enjoying it.
Yeah, it's very comfy.
Yeah.
Very comfy.
Oh, yeah.
True to size, too.
Yes.
True to size. That's so important for people like me because, websites can say that a 1X fits such and such or whatever, and then you get it, and it's like, you feel like a sausage. And this is true to size. I feel very comfortable in it. I do not feel constricted.
And when every time you get a shirt and stuff like that, it feels like it's smaller than it is. But this one, the second you put it on, it breathes.
It's very
completely.
nice. It's very nice cotton, soft cotton.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, the description down below of the store, the store is going to be in the description down below. Please get them because you'll be helping us out, and we'll be giving back to you as fans as well.
Yes.
Also, as usual, check out Wild Bill's Craft Beverages. They got all these kick-ass flavors and all these new...
We gotta order their fall stuff.
Yeah.
Right now.
Just to let you know, and it's gonna be limited time because winter is coming, as they say. So they have the pumpkin spice apple pie, and I forgot the other one. But there's like 3 flavors that they have for their fall collection, and also they got their other ones, which is black cherry, orange, vanilla, you name it, the strawberry cream, all that stuff.
Yeah.
They also have the flavored peanuts. They have the beef jerky. They have the amazing world-renowned mugs. And loads more. If you guys want it, it's also going to be in the description down below, but we're going to plug it here. It's drinkwildbills.com, and then put in the code TrueStoryBro. Get yourselves 10% off on all purchases. Clink. You can take care of it from here as I drink.
Oh, great. So, yeah, that's about it for us tonight, but until next week, we're going to keep it real.
And we're going to keep it spooky.
But more importantly, we're going to keep
it
it
real spooky. See you guys next weekend.
Bye-bye.